how does the steel plant project contribute to job creation, which is very important to the EB-5 investor?
Well, so job creation for purposes of EB-5, USCIS, is based on the so-called RIMS 2 model. And so for the viewer, you assume that job creation means counting warm bodies, but that's not how it works, right? It's actually based on how much money is spent, and then where is that money spent and how is that money spent. So at the beginning of a project, we have an economist. Every EB-5 project has an economist that has to project how many jobs are going to be created. They will go through all the capital expenditure lines, and they'll say this one counts, this one counts, this one does not count, this one. And then they add it up and the model will tell you how many jobs are there. In the case of these types of projects, they tend to create a lot of jobs. We almost always have enormous cushions or excess jobs. And of course, those are real jobs, partly, right? But they're not necessarily, it's not, one-to-one. We are working with a management team that is very aware of how EB-5 works. So they know that they can't change things along the way. So if they say they're going to spend this, they're going to spend this. But one thing, and perhaps we'll talk about this later, is the benefit of the bridge approach, which means that we are always fundraising on a delay, and we will often already have the benefit of seeing a lot of the expenditures that have already happened, right? So we already know, so and so many jobs have already been created. We are comfortable with what they are doing. Projects that end up having problems with jobs is not necessarily because the economist did a bad job. It's because the project changed, right? Maybe it was planning this, but then it makes this. Or from a hotel, instead of buying the furniture from California, I decide in the last moment to buy the furniture from Mexico. Well, suddenly that's going to impact the model and shrink the job.